Good morning, gamers. Welcome back to another installment of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Now, today what we're going to be doing is, it is goddamn freezing in my fucking study right now. It's like 5 degrees outside. I'm sitting in front of a window. I'm frozen to death. I'm going to be playing Scarlet with the flame cannon so that we can get a little bit warmer this chilly morning. On every third shot, throw out a wave of fire that burns enemies for 3 damage per second, and then the flame cannon is that bullets burn enemies for 3 damage per second. You may say this is a little bit redundant, to which I say, shut the fuck up. We're going into runes. These are what we're going to be playing with. I do have some runes to spend, but I'm not going to be bothering leveling things up. We're just going to jump right into the game. And we are playing Darkness level 10, which means small enemies deal double damage in the last 5 minutes. So that's not really too much that we can't handle. We just need to be a bit wary in the later half of the game. Or the later quarter, I guess, of the game anyway. Anyway, I thought that this would be a fun run to do. I haven't really played Scarlet since, well, forever ago. She was pretty much one of the first characters that I started the gameplay with. Now, with the flame cannon, we do notice that it's not a crazy amount of actual bullet damage. Oh, I almost did take damage there. Wow, that was very close. Did you see that? That was like literally a bee's dick away from making damage. That was crazy. Yeah, bullet damage, not crazy good. Knockback, also not crazy good. It basically relies on its burn damage, so we kind of want to get things that are going to give us elemental damage as well as increasing our reload rate. So we're going to grab this quick hands here to start off with, which will just help us out in the early game because the reload rate is quite abysmal. Even just grabbing that 20% really does be making it feel a lot better. Now, it is 12 bullets, which get shot out quite quickly. With the cadence, we do have every... Ow, wow, I didn't even see that guy. I'm not even awake yet this morning. I'm going to blame it completely on cold hands, honestly. I'm just going to blame it on cold hands. We can grab fresh clip because we are shooting fast enough that we pretty much will have the entire extra damage from fresh clip pretty much immediately. We'll be able to dish it out on all of our bullets because we are shooting so rapidly. The good thing is that, funnily enough, the gun that shoots out fire has a very high fire rate. I'm gonna dodge. Ooh, that was very spicy. I couldn't shoot there because I didn't want to slow down at all. We can grab even more fire rate here. Honestly, grabbing a little bit of extra knockback wouldn't be horrible for us. We can also grab the double shot to just kind of spread our fire a little bit better, so let's do that. So we should just be seeing that we are setting a lot more people on fire a lot more often, which is really nice. The only problem is because it doesn't do any immediate damage with the flame cannon, we are having to pretty much run around in circles a lot more than we have been previously. So this run might take a little bit more concentration than other ones. We can probably grab take aim here. I don't see a problem with that. I don't really want... Oh, dragon actually might not be horrible because dragon does spit out fire and that does burn enemies. So let's grab this dragon egg. It's a little bit of an investment because we are not actually going to be doing anything extra with the dragon egg. We are just going to be pretty much waiting for the next 3 minutes in order to actually get him online and actually starting to do stuff. But I think it's a worthwhile investment to see just how good we can get this going. It will help us out in the late game if we can get the trained dragon option so that we increase his damage and his attack speed. That'd be great. It doesn't seem as though I did take cadence so that every third bullet is supposed to have a lot of piercing and double the bullet size. Now, looking at it now, doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. So maybe that was a bad choice. Maybe I should have gone ethereal instead. Your dragon gains 8 damage every 60 seconds. It works while it's in its egg. That's okay. I want to grab the holy shield here to start off with because even on these early levels, we are struggling. If I'm going to be completely honest, we are pretty much setting things on fire as best as we can and then hoping for the best, which does not seem to be doing much for us at the moment. If we could, skip through there. If we could, it would be good for us to try and like aim towards getting the increased burn damage. So if we see Pyromage, we probably want to take it. Kill clip is okay. We kind of need a little bit more damage. So I'm going to take this power shot, which is just plus 35% straight up. And a little bit of extra knockback, which will really help us. Yeah, look at that. It's already pushing things back so much further. That's very nice. That'll make life a lot easier for trying to, like, negotiate in the later levels. Hopefully we can get this run into a position where it's nice and easy. We can do split fire so that we can shoot behind us. Getting Fusillade probably won't be crazy good because it is going to drop our bullet damage even further. We basically just need to run around in a big circle and try and set as many things on fire as we can, and then just wait out the burn damage, more or less. We haven't seen a single one of the fire upgrades yet, which is really unfortunate because getting Pyromage just to increase the burn damage would be great. Getting I can't remember what the upgrade is that Pyromage gives us, but there is an upgrade that it gives us that will make it so that our burn damage is slightly more. I think it's like 35% more. We can grab an armed and ready here for our reload rate. Maybe even just grabbing a ghost friend. A little bit of help with the piercing bullets because they'll actually be dealing bullet damage. Honestly, isn't a horrible idea. Maybe we grab this? Yeah, I think we grab Ghost Friend. He's just going to shoot randomly to start off with, but honestly, I feel as though he is going to be a great help later in the game. Or even just now, where he just like shoots. You can kind of goad him into shooting in a certain direction because he'll always shoot at the thing closest to him when he's in this first stage before he levels up. So you can kind of, as long as you like get a reasonable like distance from you and the thing that you're aiming at, you can get some decent shots off. Let's grab Frost Mage. Bullets have a 35% chance to inflict freeze. We do shoot a lot of bullets. So we do shoot 12 bullets every reload, and our fire rate is kind of ridiculous, especially we do have the rune that makes it so that every time that we inflict 50 instances is probably the better word. Every time we inflict 50 instances of either freeze or burn, we do get increased attack speed for a time. Now the chest did drop up above. Let's grab all of this experience and level up. And we do get Pyro Mage, which is not great for us, but it does unlock intense burn because that will... Ooh, actually, Frostbite might be pretty good here, actually. It might actually help us out a little bit more. I'm going to grab this instead, just because it gives us more of an instant kind of power boost rather than unlocking Pyro Mage and having another level where we're not really getting anything from it. What does this chest give us? Burns last twice as long. Not the greatest. We're kind of struggling with immediate damage rather than long-term damage. Like, our burns are okay, but we could really do with a little bit more oomph. Now, I think we can probably take Aged Dragon here. It's not going to be as useful as it would have been if we got it pretty much right off the rip. But that's okay. We're gonna end up with a slightly less powerful dragon, but here he is. He's here to save the day. Hopefully he actually does help us out here. He will shoot like 3 fireballs, which will blow up and deal like 40 odd damage. I've got to remember that he's always shooting in the direction that we are facing. So I do need to make sure that I am aiming him. I generally don't play with the dragon very often, so I will say that my remembrance to do things will probably be not crazy high. See if we can't dodge around here. Get some flames off, run away. We probably honestly need some movement speed at this rate because we are struggling when it comes to running and shooting. Increased projectiles, increased spread, minus 25% bullet damage. I think that's okay. I mean, we're going to spread even more fire than we did previously, which is good for us. It's just a matter of our bullet damage is just absolutely abysmal at this rate. I think we are doing like 2 damage per bullet that hits. all of our damage is coming from our burn, which is fine. It's just a little bit harder to kind of negotiate around things because we are not killing them immediately. We are having to hit them with fire and then wait it out, essentially. We can probably grab armed and ready here, increase reload rate a little bit more, max ammo, that's fine. Again, we do have such a high fire rate that we probably won't notice it too much. We get Tome of Elements right off the bat. Thank you, Lord. Whoever's out there looking out for me, perfectamundo. Bullet damage minus 50%, increases burn damage, lightning damage, and freeze duration by 35%. Absolutely spectacular. We are grabbing that. Now, all of our damage has been basically increased by 35% because we were basically doing sweet fuck all in terms of bullet damage to start off with. So now we are just going absolutely buck wild. Now the problem is that we might struggle with with later game because we are still kind of getting a little bit collapsed in on. Now we can grab this haste to give us a little bit more movement speed, which is awesome for us. It means that we should have a little bit less of a tough time negotiating through the crowd. Honestly, at this rate, what I might think of picking up is maybe looking to grab Sniper, so that we can basically get some more, or take aim, sorry, so that we can unlock Sniper. Okay, we did lose our holy shield there. I thought that guy was going to die. I hoped that he was going to die, but he did not. Just for the sheer fact that we really could do with some extra range. Our flame cannon is kind of abysmal in terms of how far it shoots. Move speed plus 10%, inflict burn on nearby enemies as you run. Probably pretty good considering that we are running around quite often. We could also get bullet damage increase and bullet size increase to set things more on fire. But we'll grab this because again, we are kind of struggling with movement speed at the moment. We're struggling with maneuverability. We're struggling with range. So things are having to get really close to us in order for us to actually set things on fire. And setting things on fire is pretty much how we do literally all of our damage. If I'm going to be quite frank with you, it is how we do all of our damage, is setting things on fire. So we do kind of want to move towards something that's going to make it so that we can set things on fire at a more comfortable distance than with our face like mashed in between their tentacles, you know. It's not crazy good at the moment. What have we got here? We've got Big Shot increase. Dragon Bond might be okay because it gives us increased damage based on our dragon's damage. But then we might as well just take Big Shot because there's no way that the dragon's going to be giving us like any more than Big Shot will. So let's grab Big Shot. It's going to be a bit of a tank on our fire rate, which is honestly not too noticeable. And also, I think the knockback increase was kind of really good for us because now things are actually kind of getting pushed away a little bit. We can afford to grab Pyromage here, but honestly, straight off the rip, probably Electromage is better because we get this option to, we basically are going to be dealing damage every time that we, okay. But Electromage is basically just straight up better because we're just going to be dealing more damage every second shot and we shoot very quickly. So look at this. Zap, 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 zap. Perfect. Very nice damage. Can't go wrong with it. A little bit of extra damage. The only problem being that we can't really pick who it zaps. But unlocking this, possibly unlocking Intense Burn as well, will help us look to go through and... It's getting a little bit hairy. Unlocking Intense Burn will hopefully allow us to get to the point where we are going to be able to explode things when they get hit with lightning. So let's grab this Pyromage. This is again going to be like completely useless for us because literally all of our shots burn at the moment. None of our shots actually don't burn. We have a 100% burn chance. So we are just kind of at the point where grabbing this Pyromage is literally just there to increase our chances of seeing the Intense Burn because it actually unlocks it in the first place. And then we might also be able to get the things that are lit on fire and then hit by lightning explode. Grabbing Shatter here, probably the best option for us. We'll grab that. Affected enemies by freeze explode when killed and deal 10% of their maximum health to nearby enemies. Awesome. We should immediately see the effects of that. I have never taken Shatter and not immediately felt the effects of what Shatter was doing for me. And it seems as though this is the case now. You can kind of hear it, honestly. And I say that pretty much every time I pick up Shatter, but you can hear when, like, the Shatter is going off. There is, like, a very noticeable, like shattering sound effect, if you will. Intense burn, awesome, perfect, exactly what we want. Burn damage plus 35% is going to help immensely. Everything that we are doing at the moment is setting things on fire. We definitely want the intense burn. And we get all of this delicious experience to level up almost immediately. Soothing Warmth is fine. We only have 3 health. We have a lot of ways to generate health, but honestly, grabbing this is not going to be horrible. If we're down on like 1 health and we inflict burn a bunch, we are going to just get our health back. We do have like 2, sorry, it gets a little, it's getting very, very hairy, honestly. We do really need that range upgrade, so if I do see the option to take aim, I am going to do so. Just for the sheer fact that it would increase our likelihood of survival tenfold. Let's grab Electro Bug, calls down nearby lightning to strike 2 nearby enemies. This basically just unlocks Electro Mastery, which I believe that we need Electro Mastery and Intense Burn in order to unlock the synergy for what I'm after, which is the Explosion one. I might be wrong there, but I can't say that I can't say that I've actually played many runs where I have picked up that synergy. We have a 3rd heart on the ground now, honestly. It's making life a little bit hard to kind of get around. Electro Mastery, all lightning damage is increased by 12, increased lightning area of effect by 75. That we should immediately see that effect as well. That is an awesome level up with Tome of Elementals increasing all... Oh, well, pick that heart up accidentally, that's okay. We can pretty much just walk. Oh god, movement. Oh, movement. It's so beautiful. Let's grab Dragon Bond here, a little bit of increased damage. Or do we want movement speed while we've got a shield up soon? We'll grab this movement speed while we have the shield up. That should affect us momentarily. I'm going to go through and pick up all of this experience now that we've got a little bit of leeway, which is beautiful. We can grab Energized, which means that whenever lightning strikes, we've got a chance to reload our gun. Lightning strikes quite often. We probably won't ever get to the point where... I'm probably not going to take Siege, so we're probably never going to get to the point where we see... the infinite bullets magazine where just like bullets just be going and we just keep refilling more often than anything. But we will just try and see. I do really want to try and aim for this this explosion and the... I mean, the Frostfire is not great for us because, like I said, we picked up that heart as well accidentally, which is not good. It's really hard because all of the experience is like nestled around the heart, so we've got to like run around in circles and try and get to it, but just not quite touch it. We can grab a Splinter here. I believe that the Splinter will literally just make it so that all of my shots shoot out fire waves when people die. Yeah, tiny little ones. You can kind of see it here where this guy dies. Oof, they explode into tiny little fire waves. Uh-oh, I stopped shooting for like half a millisecond, and that was half a millisecond too long. Everything, uh-oh. Okay, alright, we got the Holy Shield back. We've got increased movement speed. We've got increased reload rate. Maybe we can get down here and grab some more of this experience to level up. Yep, we're getting there. Perfect. Don't want to take any damage here if we can avoid it, because there is the boss that has spawned. I knew that he was going to spawn soon. I feel like we've gone from the complete... I feel like what we've done is we've literally done the complete opposite of the run that we were doing the other day, where the crossbow literally had such crazy large range, and I have lost that. Oh god. Alright. I have lost that Holy Shield. Where the crossbow had such like crazy long range that we basically didn't see enemies on the map, and we were killing them. But now we're literally like skirting death every millisecond of the game. We are just... I'm literally having to do like... I wouldn't say frame perfect inputs, but they're pretty damn close to make sure that we're not taking any damage, which is not great. I'm gonna grab magnetism here because I am struggling really badly to pick up all of this extra experience. So this will help. It'll increase it just a bit. What do we get here? Bullet damage minus 25%. Burn damage plus 67%. Let's go. Surely we see the impacts of that. Hopefully. Oh lordy. Okay. I'm hoping that things are just like burning to death very far away. So our bullets are doing, I'm not even kidding, like 1 or 2 damage at the moment from what I can see. 4 damage. Each of our bullets is doing 4 damage when they hit, but the burn is doing like 56 damage on a good tick. So, you know, it's pretty good. I think the only problem with this build is that it doesn't seem as though the burn damage from multiple sources on it like stacks. So it is basically just making it so that you just basically pepper things with fire, hope that they burn, and then just run away and hope for the best, which is okay, but it makes life a little bit hard, honestly. Let's grab Reaper rounds? No, piercing is not going to do anything for us. That's really bad. Let's grab Divine Wrath, I guess, while Holy Shield is active. We did literally just lose our Holy Shield, so we won't actually get any benefit out of that pickup for a while. The only thing that I'm really sketchy about is I feel as though, oh god, I feel as though getting the, getting to the boss is going to be such a pain. I feel like he's literally just going to be ridiculously hard for us to kill. Honestly, at this point, it might be worthwhile grabbing the, picking up experience has a chance to refill ammo, because at this point, we're kind of just like standing, we're doing our absolute best to just kind of walk in a very small circle so that we can pick up all of the experience of the monsters that we are killing. But for the most part, we are more or less just kind of standing still at the moment. Okay, we got the Fireball. Every 5th shot, launch Fireball, it deals 40 contact damage, which is spectacular. This should help us immensely. We should just see the knockback happening immediately. The damage should be like just crazy good. I can't believe it has been that long before we've actually seen Fireball. I can't believe that we saw Soothing Warmth before we saw the Fireball. And yeah, we can immediately see that it is definitely helping with our knockback situation, and also helping with actually dealing damage and killing things off that we are firing at, which is awesome to see. So we can just hopefully aim for a little bit more experience. We're at level 30 at the moment, which is really good. Level 31 now. Ice Shard reload, probably not crazy good. Fire rate increase doesn't really do much for us because it opens up that path and we don't really want it. Summon attack speed plus 50%. In the wind, honestly, might be best, just increasing our movement speed. So long as we don't get hit, increasing our movement speed would be pretty good. Now, we do need to keep in mind that we're hitting the 5-minute mark in 30 seconds, which means that once we hit the 5-minute mark, we are going to see that all of the minions are doing double damage. So we will be more or less fighting for our life for the last like 5 minutes of the game, because Lord knows if these things get close enough to hit me, it's going to be bad news bears. Bad news bears. And if we are going to get hit, and we think we're going to get hit, we want to get hit, I guess, before the 3-minute mark, because then we actually get some more benefit off of our Holy Shield, would probably be best. Let's grab this Dragon Bond, increases our bullet damage. Yeah, okay, sure. Alright. Good thing about leveling up when you're in those tight situations is that leveling up will actually push things away from you slightly, just to help with, like, you know, everything that's going on, so that you don't just like get hit for no fucking reason, which is awesome. Okay, and here we go again. We are going to have a bit of a time with this guy because, as we stated last time, he only shoots when you are close enough for him to activate and shoot, which means that honestly he's going to be shooting us a lot because of the fact that we are very, very close. Let's get bullet speed. Bullet speed is effectively just range, which, oh my god, it is, I've never known such luxury to be able to shoot from so far away and deal damage. Truly, these are the greatest of times. Wow, wow, wow. That slight increase in range, 30% increase, is just phenomenal. Oh, okay. Okay, dodge. Oh, lordy. Lordy. Alright, well, we didn't kill the boss during the fight, which is not good. We're going to get into a rather hairy scenario now, so I'm going to probably concentrate a little bit. Okay, he's dead. What do we get? Tome of Summoning, Tome of Elasticity, Movement Speed. I don't think I really want any of these. Summons, maybe? Reload rate minus 50%. I mean, we can try. Oh no, the reload rate minus 50%. It's horrible. Oh lord. God, I hope my summons are doing more damage. It is so hard to tell. It is so difficult to tell. Oh my lord. Bullet speed plus 15%, piercing plus 1. I'm fairly certain that the flame cannon just has infinite piercing, so this doesn't really do a crazy amount for us, but again, that 15% increase in range is just phenomenal. Oh my lord, being able to shoot things from that far away is just insanely useful. Alright, we are about to hit the 3-minute mark, so if we lose our holy shield at this rate, then there's no getting it back, more or less. Let's wait until exactly 3 minutes and then grab this boy here. What we get? Scarlet gains plus 10% fire rate every time she inflicts burn. This buff resets on reload. Wow? Wow, that's an ability? Wow, that's crazy. That's actually phenomenally crazy. Holy. Let's grab Assassin here so that we can... I mean, look, at this point, I'm literally not going to say it because... Far out! Damn, Scarlet! We need to get you some reload rate, because holy! What the fuck? Oh my god, I turned into the scariest sprinkler known to man. Wow. Wow. Kill clip, please. Increase our reload rate when we kill things. Oh my. Wow. We are inflicting burns so often that we are literally going through our entire clip. We lost our holy shield. That's rough. Okay, we need to stay near this health because if we need to spawn another health if we get hit, and we just kind of need to stay right near this one so that we can pick it up if need be. But oh my god. Okay, 2 healths have spawned, so if we take a hit, we can heal back up to full. I kind of don't really want to move very far away from them if I'm going to be absolutely honest. I'm going to grab Magic Lens here. Yeah, I mean, why not? Okay. Alrighty. Wow. I feel like every time that I play this game, we kind of just hit like the 2-3 minute mark and I just kind of lose the ability to speak because, wow, that's insane how much fire she is spurting out. And I feel as though every flame cannon hit is actually like proccing the, it's actually proccing the burn damage, which is why things are dying so rapidly. We can grab Sniper here in order to increase that. That sounds good. Increase our speed even further. The only problem is that I'm having at the moment is that if we do not kill anything when we are shooting, we pretty much take forever to reload. So I more or less need to wait until there are things surrounding us and then shoot my fire so that I can actually deal damage. Frostfire. Ah, awesome. Thank you. That's so good. Thank you. Great. That's awesome. That's so cool. Every time that something gets frozen, it inflicts burn. Every time everything's, it gets burned. Okay, you can write that one up on your wall and stick it up there. I just picked up an extra piece of health, which was probably beneficial for me. if I got hit, but you know what? Wow. I don't think that there's anything that's going to hit us now. Wow, the increase in fire rate, just literally being able to just spurt out a massive, like, horrifyingly large wave of fire is, like, absolutely crazy. This is such a great pickup for us. Wow, 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 wow. Big fan. Or honestly, huge fan. Can I hit level 40 before the level? Ah, my shield came back. Interesting. I thought it was 3 minutes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've got a rank that gives it... Who knows, honestly. Maybe I switched the runes to make it so that it actually gives it to me quicker. Well, I mean... We're not gonna die, that's for sure. And something that increases our fire rate. I mean, come on. Come on. Really. We did hit level 40. 10 seconds left on the clock. I honestly don't feel as though we're going to get anywhere close to 41. We are not. We're going to get about halfway, maybe 3/4. Perfect. Did unlock Darkest Night, level 10, darkness achieved. Scarlet with the fire gun. What a good run. I can't believe that we didn't get the fire explosion one. Hang on. I'm just going to hit try again here, just because I know that if you go into the game, you can hit that to hit synergies. What is it that gives it to us? Yeah, Electro Mastery plus Fire Starter. So it's the last one in the electricity plus the Fireball one, right? Yeah, okay, and we just didn't see that, like, pretty much at all. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess... Well, alright. I guess that's it. Gonna give up. We can watch Scarlet die. Very unfortunate. I did die. But yeah, there you go. That is another installment of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you wish, if you enjoyed this video at all or you learned something, please hit with a like. Do all of the YouTube things. I'm just going to start saying do all of the YouTube things so that I don't sit here and chill out for fucking 40 seconds at the end of every episode. Good lord. I hope I made your day just a little bit better. I hope I made your morning just a little bit brighter. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Whippy. Signing out.